Hi, Year 7. I'm your maths teacher. I'm excited to start this new topic with you. Before I tell you the name of the topic, you have to guess some pictures and figure out what is common in these pictures. What do you think? What
Um,
is common in these pictures?
they're polygons. They're extending. They have space. They're
Good.
full of stuff.
Wow, you are super close to the answer. Actually, these are the shapes of different prism. Now, what is a prism? Since you mentioned that it looks like polygon, but they are not polygon. Because what is the definition of polygon?
Polygon is a closed two-dimensional shape made up of straight lines and edges.
Good. Awesome. So a polygon is a closed two-dimensional shape made up of straight lines. Look at this picture. Do you think this is a polygon?
Yes,
Okay. Which shape is this?
square.
Good. This is the square shape. When this 2D polygon shape, which is a square, extends along into the third dimension, when it extends along into the third dimension, it makes a prism. So this is a prism. And I can demonstrate you by giving a real life example. Look at this. This is a prism. So what is the definition of a prism? A prism is a three-dimensional geometrical shape which has two parallel bases. Like here, okay? Two parallel and identical bases, which can be any polygon shape along with side rectangular faces. You can see side rectangular faces, which are perpendicular to the base. All side faces will make an angle of 90 degrees. So this is rectangular right prism because the prism which makes an angle of 90 degree with its base, we call it right prism. So this is an example of a right prism. Okay, now more explanation. You can see the different shape prism. So which shape is this?
Square. Oh,
This one,
triangle.
triangle, good. This one,
Pentagon.
this one,
Rectangle.
rectangle. So always remember that a prism is always named after its base shape. Here base shape is triangle. So we call it triangular prism. Here base shape is pentagonal. We call it pentagonal prism. Here base shape is rectangle. So we call it rectangular prism. Do you understand the concept of base? So let me ask you a question. The same prism, okay? If it's like this, um, I place it on my hand, okay? So can you tell me what is the base of this prism? Okay, is this the base?
No.
This is the base?
Yes.
Okay, because you're very intelligent because most of the kids, they always think that if an object is placed on a surface, the face which is touching the surface, they think that that is the base. But you told me the right answer, that this is the base. How did you figure it out?
Because there can only be two bases. The maximum of bases is only two. It can't be
Correct.
above two.
Well done, well done. Good, correct. This can be only, there can be only two similar bases, which are parallel and identical to each other. And rest of the faces are the side rectangular faces. Some. So there is an activity. You can make a pair with the person beside you and try to do this activity. You have 1 minute to do this activity. Identify the prism shape.
Uh,
Wow, awesome. Well done. Let me check. Okay, can you find out the area of these 2D polygon shape?
Yeah,
Okay, solve it
18.
and show me the answer on the whiteboard. Okay. Okay, what is the answer?
18 centimeters for the rectangle and
Good.
15 centimeters for the triangle.
Correct, well done. Because you know the formula, how to find the area of a rectangle and area of triangle. Because we need to find the volume of a triangular prism. So it's very easy. What is the formula to find the volume of a triangular prism or even a rectangular prism? You simply have to multiply this area to the length of that of which the base extended. That is the third dimension. Look at this triangular prism. So this is base, this is height. You know the formula, half base into height. This is the formula for area. All you need to do is to just multiply the length to which this base has extended along into the third dimension. This length with the formula of area. So technically we can say this, that the volume of any prism formula is this. Area, which you know very well, into length to which the prism has extended from its base shape. Isn't it easy? So you know how to calculate the area. Now, calculate the volume of this triangular prism. Okay, let me show you. Now, can you calculate the volume of this triangular prism?
Mm,
Do it, take your time, and then show me on your mini boards. Wow, well done. Good job. So I can see many right answers and there are some wrong answers. They must be because of the wrong calculations. But most of them calculated the volume correctly. But what is the unit of the volume? The unit of the volume is cubic units. If the dimensions are mentioned here in centimeter, then the final answer will be cubic centimeter. And the right answer is 150 cubic centimeter. Well done.